Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And today we are on the second day of March. So happy beginning of month of March. And today's topic is
Welcome to Global Freedom Conversation Live, episode 30 Momentum over Motivation How Progress is Really Built. Thank you.
Thank you. So that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
I'm not sure.
Sis Justina. Okay, Anna. Go ahead, Anna.
Hello, my name is Anna Toure. I'm originally from Senegal, currently living here in US, North Carolina. I'm a stay-home mom, a mom of three also, and a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Justina, originally from Nigeria. I based in UK with my family member, and I am online digital business owner and healthcare professional. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maimuna Bari. I'm originally from West Africa, Sierra Leone, living in Indianapolis, USA. I'm a wife, a mom. I'm a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, everyone. So we also want to remind that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays in North America, we do have a live webinar at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. In UK, the live webinar is every Wednesdays and Fridays, and it's usual you will be catching the replay because it's around 2 a.m. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one you can register for either day or for both. And the second link is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always cache the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay from last week before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for last week.
The host for last week is Enai, the stay-at-home mom. Kwaron, former banker. Ayesa, online business owner. Jinat, former army officer. Thank you.
We have also Patricia, she's a healthcare worker. Jenny Care, she's a registered nurse. Purna, she's a teacher. And Nazim, she is a former corporate employee. So those are the panelists for our last week webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, Justina, and thank you, Anna. So if you're catching last week replay of the live webinar, our replays has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. There you go. So if you want to learn how to start your online business, all you have to do is just put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. And we'll send you that invitation to our free webinar that we have every Tuesdays and Thursdays in North America or Wednesdays and Fridays in the UK. All right, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Our topic for today is a momentum over motivation, how progress is really built. That's what we are going to be talking about today. Happy listening.
Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So welcome back to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And happy and blessed Monday for those on Monday. Happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. And happy beginning of the month of March. So motivational feels powerful. And it's exciting. It's emotional. And it gives you that spark at the beginning of something new. But here is the truth. Motivation fades and momentum sustains. Okay. So tonight we're talking about why progress is not built on how you feel, but is built on what you repeatedly do. So that's why it creates the momentum. So for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Okay, today's point is motivation is emotional, momentum is structural. Small action compound faster than big bursts. Momentum reduces resistance. Sustainable progress is boring, and that is good thing. That is a good thing. Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, so those are the points we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into the first point. So motivation is emotional and momentum is structural. So at the beginning of my digital journey, I thought I needed to feel inspired every day, excited, energized, or certain. But here is the truth. Motivation is emotional and emotions fluctuate. Okay, so some days I felt, clear and driven, and other days I felt tired, unsure, or stretched between responsibilities. So, research published in the Journal of Positive Psychology confirms that motivation shifts constantly based on mood, stress, sleep, and environment. So, if progress depends on only on how you feel, progress become inconsistent because some days you might have the energy and some days you might not have, so you cannot really rely on motivation. And I learned that quickly. What changed everything for me was understanding the difference between motivation and momentum. So motivation says I'll act when I feel ready, while momentum says I act because it's part of my system. In my online business, I stopped relying on bursts of inspiration and started building a structure. So, routine, simple daily actions, following a step by step system, showing up consistently even on low energy days. And that's where growth begins to stabilize. So, you don't wake up motivated every morning, but you can create a structure that moves you forward anyways. So, momentum is built through repetition. So, it's, for example, it's the training you complete even when you don't feel like it. It's the content you post even when you're nervous, or is the conversation you initiate even when you're unsure? Those small repeated actions compound on the long term. So motivation starts you and structure sustains you. And in this business, sustainability matters more than intensity. So the people who succeed long term aren't the most emotional, they are the most consistent. And momentum doesn't require perfect feelings, it requires commitment to the process. And once momentum builds, confidence follows naturally. So that's what I wanted to share with this point. And now let's move on to the second point.
Okay. Many people wait for the perfect surge of energy to make a big move. But behavioral sciences tells what something different. Tells us something different. Research from Stanford Behavioral Design Lab show that small, respectable action are for more sustainable than dramatic night effort start. In fact, consistency in small steps lead to higher long-term retention and success rates. Progress is rarely explosive. Is 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 accumulative. Small action repeated over time. So let me give you example about that. For me, I am a mom and I work in a healthcare. I am a mom of 5 and I work in a healthcare. So That means I am very busy. There was a day I felt tired, and there was a day I had doubt. There was a day I did not feel motivated, but I started small. And those small steps created momentum. Momentum created confidence, and confidence created progress for me. So, how do we build? We start small, not everything at once. And we do it one step. We remove pressure, we stay consistent, and that consistency builds trust, and that trust change everything. So the message I have today is you do not need motivation every day. You need a decision, because progress is built quietly. It is built in a small moment, and it is built when nobody is watching. Thank you.
Thank you, Maimuna. So Maimuna just talked about small actions compound faster than big first. So it's better to do small actions than to start making, big actions that you will stop along the way. All right, so let's move on to the next point.
The next point says momentum reduces resistance. When you stop for too long, restarting feels heavy. Maybe you start doing something, you'll be doing it for some time. Maybe because you are not seeing results or because something happened, you stop. For you to start again, it might be difficult. You'll be thinking, how am I going to start? How am I going to show up? That's what they are saying. But when you stop for too long, restarting feels heavy. If you are one of us that you are doing the business or whatever that you are doing outside there, no matter what it is, don't stop. Even if nobody sees you, no one is clapping for you, no results. Because when you start at first, it might be as if there is no one seeing you, you are not seeing results. Even as a student, if you start schooling today, not today you are going to get a job. You have to do examination, you have to promote to next class, and from primary to secondary school to higher institution before you started having job. When you are saying when you are in primary school, that's when you want to get job. It's going to be difficult. You just have to be pushing forward, moving forward until you get to the top marks. Neuroscience research shows that repeated action build neural pathways, making behavior easier and more automatic over time. The more you move, the easier momentum becomes. The more you move forward, the momentum also will becomes. Let me explain it. Momentum simply means taking action. You need to take action in anything that you want to do. Without action, no result. When we start moving, resistance will reduce, fear will reduce, your doubt will reduce. The doubt of I cannot do it, the fear of people is not going to make guess of me, all those kind of things is going to reduce when you start. The hardest part is start. You have to start that whatsoever thing that you want to start. If it is this business, you are there, you are thinking, maybe it's in the beginning of this year. How am I going to show up? What am I going to see? All of us that we are here, we started from somewhere. Not that we know how to do it, but we want to reach a goal. We want a better life for ourselves. We are tired of our 9 to 5 and we want changes in our life. What we are getting is not enough for us. We want more. That is why we take action. Fear was there when we started. What are we going to say? It was there. But we take action. We don't stop. We continue to press forward. That is why we are where we are today. And once you start showing up, consistency in your business, things begin to flow for you. Because when you are doing something consistency, people will know you for that thing. That this is what she's doing. Oh, she's coming out. That's we normally come out on Monday like this. Some people will know us for Monday, that they are coming on Monday. Let me go and see on their page. and listen to what they are going to say. That is being consistency every Monday. Since we started, there is no Monday that we are not on our platform to come and talk about our business. That is what we call consistency. And things will begin to flow. Idea will now be coming to you. Something that you are doing every day. You will be having new ideas about it. Confidence will grow. You will now confidence about yourself. You that you cannot come out before to talk, after 2, 3, 4, 5 times that you have been coming out, now being in you to be part and parcel of you to come out, that will not be a problem again. And results will now follow. Can you see now? The result doesn't come immediately, but when you continue, that is when the result will come. Then we move together as partners. We don't do this business alone. We are together. We're in a community. We show up together. And our momentum will now become stronger as we are holding ourselves. We are encouraging ourselves. We bring our problem to each other. We solve the problem. Our momentum will now become stronger. You will now become stronger in your business, in what you are doing. You become stronger. That is how business grow. Action plus consistency. You take action, you are consistency in what you are doing. Because when you take action, you come today, 2 months you stop doing nothing. You are not putting consistency. Both are working together and simple, powerful, and clearer for your life. So momentum reduces resistance when you continue taking action. The more you move, the easier movement become. Momentum. It reduces overthinking. You stop thinking, oh, how am I going to do it? You are going to graduate to the next level. Lower your resistance and build confidence. You will now have confidence to come out to talk to people about your business. Even by the time God bless you and you are seeing the result, you don't even need to sit down for hours before you know what to come and say because your result will speak for you. What you have gained in the business is going to speak for you. So it is easier to keep going than to start over. Maybe you are there, you have been doing this business for 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years. It's like you are not seeing the result where you're supposed to see it. Continue moving forward. People are watching you. Don't say that I want to stop. If you stop for you to start again, you are back into square one. Just continue. Don't stop. It is easier to keep going than to start over. People have known you, people have seen you, they are waiting for your result. And you to continue to put more effort, the result. When it's about for your results to come, it will be as if it's going to be difficult. Press forward and you are going to see the result. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Justina. So yeah, so Sis Justina just talk about momentum, reduce resistance. So when you start creating those habits, it helps you, to stop overthinking, to lower those resistances that we have in our journey, and also, starting to build that confidence. All right, so let's move on to point number 3.
Sustainable progress is boring, and that's a good thing. We often think growth should feel exciting all the time. Big wins, big announcement, big breakthrough. But the truth is, sustainable success is usually quiet. It's waking up and doing the same small task again. It's posting even when engagement is average. It's learning, applying, adjusting without applause. And performance study by McKinsey found that long-term high performers rely more on consistent routines than emotional high. That means people who win long-term aren't chasing motivation. They are committed to discipline. Momentum isn't flashy, it's steady. And steady wins. So if your progress feel boring right now, that's not a problem. That's a sign you are building something real. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Anna.
you.
Thank you, Anna. So, Anna just talked about sustainable progress is boring, and that's a good thing because when you create that momentum, right? So that repetition and that continue, that creates the steadiness, and with that steadiness, you start having results. So now let's find out what is our key takeaway.
Our key takeaway is if you've been waiting to feel ready or feel inspired, remember this. You don't need more motivation. You need more rhythm. Progress is built in motion. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so what is our message for the audience?
Our message is momentum. If this reasonable, comment or message us if you are ready to build consistency that lasts. Thank you.
Thank you. So yes, so we have arrived to the end of our life. So we hope so that you learn uh, to identify the difference between momentum and motivation, and how you can apply uh, the momentum, how you can create those momentum and apply it on the things that you want to achieve, so you can start building that progress and be able to uh, rely on the complete results, your goals that you want to have. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So we also want to say thank you to our followers, for being here with us today. And also, if you want to learn how you can start your online business, here are three ways that you can get in touch with us. So you can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our webinar. All right, so let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
For next Monday, our topic will be growth takes time, why sustainable success is an instant. So it's going to be our next topic for next Monday. See you there. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So yes, so that's our topic for next Monday. So we'll talk about patience, compounding effort, and why the slow path is often the strongest one. So that's it for today. So we hopefully that you learned something today to differentiate the difference between momentum and motivation. And if you want to learn again, you can contact us the three ways that we mentioned. Put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. So we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today, and on to the next episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for
Thank you.
watching. God bless you
Thank
all.
you.
Thank you for having us.